road and hungry for a win against an Eastern Conference rival. The Milwaukee Bucks are ready for this thing to get started. And get ready for another dose of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And Greg, something to keep an eye on in this one, the big man. Both these teams have talented front courts.
You're exactly right. Both rely on their bigs, and the winner of the game is probably going to be the team that wins that front court matchup.
Horford, no luck.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Lopez left side. Antetokounmpo trying to break loose.
Swatted by Horford. In terms of defense, Al Horford up there amongst the top. That's a testament to the effort there on the boards. Never willing to give up on the possession, finding ways to sniff out the ball.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry.
And Derek White picks up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul. Here's Giannis. And the rejection by Tatum.
And how about the craftiness from Tatum? He plays smart, quick hands on defense, and able to block the shot.
Now here's Lopez. Brown outside. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Great to see Brown drop that perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc. And many thought Horford's days were over after his OKC stint, but showed he can still be a difference maker in Boston. And boy, was he a huge part of their finals run.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by Smart. Here's Brown. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Horford may not be as consistent as he once was, but Greg, he shows up when you need him the most.
You know, he had several big games for the Celtics in the postseason. Great shooter who can really space the court for you. Still also a top-level defender at the rim. And he helped define their interior defense. Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game.
And at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Greg, even with teams daring Giannis to shoot from outside, his career three-point percentage stuck below 30%.
And still an elite scorer because of his proficiency at the rim. But it's been said before, if he adds the triple, he'll be truly unguardable.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
It's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Yeah, that's a tough call for the ref to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
Great D that time from Giannis. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Pass to Middleton. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Middleton doing a good job of being creative and finishing a difficult look.
And the picture of consistency, Chris Middleton is like a metronome. Gives you 20 points, over 5 rebounds and assists every year.
Busted. No good that time either.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
No mistake about it. Middleton rising up that time for a vicious dunk.
Brown wide open. He fires. Knocks down the three ball. And one reason for Middleton's consistency, he plays at his own pace.
And that's a great point, Kevin. With his size and shooting touch, he doesn't need to blow by his man to score. All about getting to his spots.
Inside, Lopez with the steal. Here's Allen. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And this is a sign of Giannis and his growth on the floor. Awareness now looking outstanding.
Lopez with the steal. All alone. And it's Allen with the jam.
And running with a full head of steam, but completely under control.
Yeah, you think he's comfortable at that speed? He's done it so many times before. Just an absolute blur in transition, and that helps get the rhythm going.
Bucks leading by 3. Outside Holiday. And to Tacumbo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
Yeah, hard to get upset at the defense there. Antetokounmpo is no easy matchup down low in the paint.
He doesn't get the second one. And Giannis's journey, GA, is so incredibly compelling. A full-length movie made about his and his brother's path to the NBA.
Well, you hear that saying, my life is like a movie. Never truer than for Giannis. It's been an odyssey for the Greek Freak.
Excellent off-ball awareness as Brook was able to get over there and swat it away. Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Grayson Allen.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
Greg, and back to the Bucks. The question is, how much longer do you think is their window?
That's just it, Kevin. They've got the players to win now, and that has to be the attitude moving forward. They're built to do it again. Just need to push all the right buttons.
Releases. Here's Brown. It's stolen by Allen. Here's Giannis. And he elevates for the slam dunk. Jason Tatum did not like that one.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Bucks.
I mean, they've come out aggressive defensively, getting into them and coming up with some cookies along the way.
Here's Tatum. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Brook Lopez.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything out there.
Milwaukee leading by 11. From the stripe. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He's got to be disappointed with himself on that one. He has got to knock those down.
Brown outside. Takes it off the glass. Brown's got 13.
And that's where Brown is at his best. A muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact. And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
With 1 on the clock. Here's the buzzer beater. Giannis Antetokounmpo. He's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. His work on the glass was outstanding in that quarter. Great rebound. Back to the action in just a minute.
Right now, it's Celtics Entertainment.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And look what we've seen from Milwaukee. What do you think, guys?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And with an update from the sidelines, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Well, of course, Giannis is the Bucks leader, but it's still Coach Bud who calls the shots. Giannis says, as players, we have to accept Coach's plan. You got to trust. That's the only way it's going to work. And sometimes it won't. Sometimes I'm going to execute the game plan. Sometimes I'm not. Not because I don't want to, but it's just not my day. Kevin, that is very, very good perspective.
Agreed. Thanks, David.
And you aren't going to slow down Brown when he's scoring the ball like this. He is simply on a tear.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession.
Well, somehow they kept possession of the ball after that poor pass. They should be very thankful that wasn't a turnover.
Smart misses. And so Giannis will bring it up for Milwaukee. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Antetokounmpo. Rebounded by the Celtics. Back to Horford. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. 6 points for Al Horford.
Well, his versatility makes you consider Al Horford as one of the game's best bigs. Finish through contact like he does there.
Well, after their offense stalled in the finals, the Celtics getting some veteran help. Gallinari and Brogdon both bring shooting, and Brogdon's another playmaker on the floor.
You know, it seems like we're seeing more teams, Brent, use zone defense these days. Not too long ago, zone was almost non-existent in the league.
Well, Kevin, you couldn't play zone. Even though there were zone principles in man-to-man defense, it used to be an illegal defense to set up in a 2-3 zone that you see teams doing nowadays. I'm very interested if the league does, in fact, do away with illegal defense and allow coaches to use whatever defensive scheme they need to do to slow up their opposition. It might do something in terms of producing more shots so we don't get stagnation with just threes all the time. We'll see if that happens. Middleton sprinting up the floor and beating everyone down. That's the reward for Chris Middleton.
Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, White. Back to Horford. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Yeah, now can hit a jump shot, but man, down low, he's tough.
To the middle. Here's Giannis. Back to Middleton. Got a hand on it. Tatum down low. He has 6. A three-pointer is right on target. Tatum's got 9. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
How about the ferocity we have seen from them on defense? I mean, they're looking to contest every shot that goes up.
Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
I like when Tatum goes inside. He's using that height and touch to perfection from the interior.
Nobody near Allen. Offensive rebound. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And, folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Here's Tatum. No good. Shot missing. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Giannis high post. He doesn't hit that one. Good work defensively by Horford. Tatum drives in. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second
Something that stands out about the Bucks is their versatility in their offensive package. I mean, they use penetration, they shoot the 3, whatever it takes to beat a good defense.
And Brent, what would you say is the secret to the Bucks' deep offensive arsenal?
Well, it's a variety of talents that they have on the floor. It's just a combination of guys who want to move the ball, want to move their bodies, and then get the ball to Giannis and he get out of the way.
Back to Smart. Outside, White. The kick out to Tatum. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Tatum's got 15 points.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Back to Portis. Sweet move. And the layup is up and in.
Assisted by.
That is exactly how you run it. Portis with the setup, position himself well.
2 minutes remaining.
It's deflected.
2 minutes.
And stolen by Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. And it's now only a 1-point Celtic lead. Here's Brown, who's back up. Out to White. There's the triple. And again, Boston with the triple.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well. An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Down low. Here's Antetokounmpo. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
3rd personal foul.
That one on Horford.
2nd team foul.
Well, Giannis is one of those guys, you look at the end of the season, he's going to be up there in free throw attempts per game.
And the number of fouls he's drawn has resulted in a bunch of trips to the line. So even if he doesn't make them all, it still had a positive effect.
And the second free throw, good. And Greg, up and down the Celtics roster, so many of their key players were drafted by the Boston Celtics.
And Tatum and Brown at the core, but also credit to their front office. Rare to find a powerhouse built from homegrown talent.
Portis can't get it to go. Boston leading by 3. Outside, Horford. Here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Really as good as any passing big that we have in the NBA. Horford is a guy who can run an offense as a big.
Nice shot by Portis.
Assist from.
And so Horford will bring it up for Boston. Here's Brown. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And Jaylen Brown is such a force on the offensive end. Hard to keep that guy out of the paint. Terrific finisher at the rim. Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that.
Absolutely. And they get it back.
Well, even though he misses that one, the defense has got to talk about that. And that's a bad miscue, and you can't give up looks like that all game long.
And Brown runs the floor like a freight train. At 225 pounds, he's a mammoth that wrecks defenses in transition.
And he finishes nicely on the way. And now it's an 8-point Boston lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
That's a beautiful shot there for Drew. Defenses have to account for Drew Holiday out there behind the arc.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Well, Picasso couldn't have drawn that up any better. Perfect execution off the inbound.
Jaylen Brown is
With the score. Celtics 61.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game.
Here they come. It's Celtics Entertainment.
Here's White. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
And really, Brown is very talented at nailing shots, even while getting hit. What muscle this guy has.
His second personal foul. First team foul.
Unlike a lot of perimeter-oriented teams, GA, offensively, the Bucks can really play inside out.
No doubt, and teams pack in the lane against Milwaukee, but Giannis in particular is a terrific passer, and if you leave a shooter open, he tends to find it.
Celtics leading by 8. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks very much. Now, Malcolm Brogdon said in pre-draft interviews, teams would ask him, you went to college for 4 years and got your master's in your 5th year. Are you sure you want to be an NBA player? It seems as if you're black, you can't be both educated and a sportsman. But it's not disheartening. It's a chance for me to break the mold. Kevin?
Thanks, DA.
Some toughness that Portis brings to the court. He's willing to finish through contact.
Here's Tatum. The shot missing. Bucks trail by 6. Middleton left side. Over Smart. Pass to Connaughton. It's stolen by Brown. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Right side Holiday. Here's Portis. Good for another bucket. He's made half a dozen now. 6 for 8 on the night.
Middleton right now staying aware of where his teammates are and hitting them when they're open.
Yep, it counts. Tatum's got 17 now.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Well, just ripping through right there as he finds the open spot and gets right through there. High basketball IQ play.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
It's deflected.
And how about the reach from Portis there?
Pass to Giannis. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. 25 points for Giannis.
Important points there. Got him on a nice play, getting the ball inside and right to the bucket.
So the Celtics called timeout, their first.
And now in his 14th NBA season, just one All-Star appearance for Jrue Holiday, but that belies his greatness as a player.
The Celtics with the lead. Here's Tatum. Great D that time from Giannis. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Second personal foul.
You know, Greg, you can make the case Jrue Holiday is the prototypical two-way guard.
And, you know, and defense can sometimes go overlooked. Just one All-Star game, but Jrue's impact perhaps greater than some other players with multiple All-Star seasons.
Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Got a piece of it. And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Such a smart defensive player. Jrue Holiday understanding when he should go after steals. If you're going to go for it, get it.
Good work there as it goes.
Pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Horford. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Sometimes Giannis waits to take over a game. Not tonight. This is epic.
Tatum drives in. Lays it up off the glass. Tatum's got 19 points. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Pass to Holiday. And taken away by Brown. And again, Boston running the court in transition. Horford no luck. Bucks trail by 5. Now Giannis. Light covering. Antetokounmpo.
Boston foul.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
Second team.
That one on White.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers. Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
And one thing that stands out about this Celtics unit is their defensive abilities. They've got a lot of skill on that end of the floor.
Brown, good. Brown's got 41.
The defense has no answer to Brown. When he's dribbling the ball, his teammates know they are in good hands. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. You're right, defense, it's been terrific for him. This Boston team, GA, certainly has a talent for holding back their opponent's shots and really defending well.
And Kevin, they put a lot of energy into pressuring shooters, making sure guys can't find easy looks. They don't want to give away anything for free.
The Bucks trail. Pass to Antetokounmpo. For the lead. They get it back for the tie. And he lays it up and in. Giannis has got 12 points here in the second half.
And Giannis just playing right now with a very highly revved motor. That just scrambled the defense all kinds of ways with that great initial pass.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Antetokounmpo's got the game tied up here for Milwaukee. Here's Brown, defended by Middleton. And then Brown with the dunk.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And again, it's Giannis Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got 39.
This is what makes Giannis such an elite player, his ability to score in those difficult situations down low with lots of bodies around.
Boston.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Something you have to remember about Drew Holiday. He was a key player in helping the Bucks win their historic title in 2021.
He was unbelievable in that entire postseason. Started every game, averaged 17 points, was going to take on the toughest guard opposing player, accept that challenge for every series, and took them to the title.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the third. Count that bucket. 45 points for Jaylen Brown.
And very early on, Brown learned how to finish through contact, an essential skill for an NBA player to master. And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. For the lead. The rebound by the Celtics. With 4 seconds on the clock. Taken away by Holiday. Jaylen Brown has been leading the charge for the Boston Celtics. Going on an average.
86. The Bucks.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. And it's Milwaukee's ball. Pass to Antetokounmpo. And here is Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Assist goes to
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Here's Smart. Here's Tatum. Tries again. The shot, no good. And Milwaukee will come the other way. Holiday, no one around him. The baseline jumper goes down. And the Bucks lead by 4.
Really nice balance, good base, solid rhythm. Holiday can be effective when he's got that kind of stuff from the mid-range going.
Horford. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And that's about the worst defense I can imagine a team playing coming down the stretch.
Well, I hope there's one player on that team out there that has interest in winning this game. Right now, it doesn't look to be one.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Holiday perks up a little bit when he gets to the inside, knowing that there's the possibility of some contact.
At the line for the Bucks.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Milwaukee.
I like their defense today, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
They get the rebound. Score the basket, his 5th of the game. He's missed 6 shots against those 5 makes.
That's a battle down there. It's one of the reasons Lopez has been in this league for over a decade. Solid effort.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. Here's Brown. And he banks in the layup. Brown's got 47 points.
And you got to respect how accomplished Brown is down low, destroying whoever is in his way. I tell you what, I don't know what he did in the locker room, but he needs to do a little bit more of it because he's on fire.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
And sometimes we see players who could have been pros in another sport. Pat Connaughton is one of those guys. It's been well documented that he played both basketball and baseball in college and was actually drafted in 2014.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Not happy with the way this game is going. He said, you're getting used out there on the perimeter. Inside the arc, we're doing some good things, but outside, we're a disaster. Tighten it up. Kevin, we'll see if they can close out on those shooters a little more effectively.
Thanks, David.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
And with Connaughton, there's no question he had a shot as a pro pitcher.
Well, a tribute to how athletic and how talented Pat was. Because as a pitcher, he had a mid-90-mile-per-hour fastball, which is tremendous when you think about it. It was fantastic that he's been able to carve out this career after the first couple seasons where it was on the brink, where he might have gone to Europe or back to baseball.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Smart. And it's sent back by Lopez. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Round down low. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover. Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to him?
Yeah, he's feeling it. Keep feeding him until he misses.
Using the bounce, Tatum just explodes to the hoop so quick.
Giannis on the follow. And the Bucks lead by 7.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The wide open look here for Lopez. Drains the three-pointer.
I mean, think about it. 7 seasons it took for Lopez to hit his first NBA three, and now that's where he's a threat.
Now a timeout called by Boston. Brett, when we talk about the evolution of basketball, Brook Lopez is a great example.
Well, this is one of the more head-scratching, remarkable, complimentary things that you could say about Brook Lopez. The fact that he did not make a three-pointer his 7th season in the NBA, but added that long range to his game to become a stretch 5 and a valuable piece to the Bucks' 2021 title run. What an amazing career arc for one Brook Lopez.
Tatum gets the bucket.
And Tatum's experience in these spots is starting to show. He's never been afraid to take the biggest shots.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Lopez outside. Here's the three. Doesn't go for it. And it's Boston the other way. And the dunk by Tatum.
Diverse in terms of his offensive talents. Tatum is the type of player who you expect to score at least 20 every night. The adjustments they've made offensively, they're putting guys in a position now to succeed.
The possession's just way more efficient, I think, here tonight. Taking smarter, better shots, moving the ball around. That's helped them get back in the ballgame.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And they need a profitable trip here. And luckily, Brown looks to be in the zone.
And he ends up making the second, and that ties the game up.
Yeah, look, you'd like to take the lead on that possession, but at least he was able to tie the game up.
And that one's good out of the Kumbo.
So exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
And Giannis throws it down hard.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Well, Tatum does look ready, prepared to do what he does best in the clutch. Get buckets.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And really, the tension could not be higher right now. And he looked like he was shooting free throws at practice. What a cool customer.
And just a monster slam from Giannis that time.
1:27 left in the fourth quarter. Outside Tatum. Pass to White. Stolen by Holiday. One-on-one here. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Brown drives in. And Brown throws it down hard.
And just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Outside Holiday. And it's White with the rebound. And here's Boston. They're on a 16-6 run.
Good. That is world class.
I've seen that there. A huge possession, and he nets it.
Pass to Tatum. Over Holiday. Back to Tatum. Lock at 6. Driving to the basket. Money!
And let's give some credit to Tatum. Doesn't crack when the pressure's on. He just seems to embrace the moment.
Now Connaughton. Outside Holiday. It's in! And that shot brings them to within just one.
And the outcome on the line, Holiday comes through with a crucial bucket there.
They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point.
Obviously just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
And so both free throws are good. And it's a three-point game.
Those were pressure-packed free throws. And he looked as cool as he could be. So big to give them that three-point lead.
Pass to Holiday. And now we've got the intentional foul.
really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. Maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you.
I might just spin it all.
Yeah. 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 City going up, so you better buzz. Finna see what really wanna us. Yeah. Everybody tough, till they gotta go and see the. Yeah. Better hush. Remember growing up, all I wanted was to be a. Wanted me a. Yeah. To get a little bread. Still outside, I don't hide from it. For life, had to fight for my life. Took them hits in stride. If I for the guys, have my candlelight going up like the club. After that, go slide. Are you with that? I won't get back. I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks. I'm gon' flock. I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. 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 Whenever I miss those days, visit my LA. Under the ground, running around, we was them kids that play. All in the street, following leads, who lost their way. Some of them outside still, some of them, yeah. I'm a real beach boy, come ride my wave. Left me with the either or, fill these voids and fill my bank. Blue strips only, you switched on me. Mama told me, brought you snakes, keep my, you know you can't never be too safe. Are you with that? I won't get back, I'm gon' hop out. Yeah. Are you with that? I want big racks, I'm gon' flock, I'm gon' stack. Are you with that? Won't forget that I saw in my past. Are you with that? Like I'm with that. Yeah. Yeah.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Alongside Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce courtside. And it's Robinson penetrating. Mobley with the block.
Hard to protect your shot from Mobley's length. Look, he just bats that ball away.
Left side Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Randall right side. Out of bounds. It'll be Cavaliers ball. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Pass to Allen. From deep, Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
It's great whenever a big knows how to handle it. Allen sharing the wealth.
Here's Brunson. That shot off the mark. The Cavaliers go the other way with it. Robinson with a steal. Brunson misses.
That's their plan, to get him an opportunity to finish in tight. That's a miss they can live with.
Right side Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Putting his athleticism to great use. When Mitchell takes the initiative, he's hard to stop.
Here's Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
The BA, when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice.
Cavaliers lead 5.
And I'll tell you what, the way they're able to pressure the ball and those quick hands, that's what led to an opening.
And as soon as they got the steal, it was off to the races. This is the aggressive mindset that the coaching staff encourages them to maintain.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Here's Barrett. Outside Brunson. Offensive board. Shot is good by Barrett.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
Mitchell misses. The kick out to Brunson. Back to Barrett. Outside Brunson. Just 5 on the clock. The next rebound. Here's Robinson. Pass to Randall. Here's Grimes. And they'll get another chance. And here's Brunson from the arc. The rebound by Allen.
Well, one of the free agent moves that wasn't surprising was Brunson joining the Knicks. The two were enamored with each other early on in the process. A big signing for the Knicks, and Brunson now gets a chance to be a main piece of the team. What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
Jalen Brunson.
Yep, that one's good.
Cavaliers
Brunson's got 8.
13.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And it's Mitchell, the miss.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open. Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
13.
To the middle. Ooh, stolen by Allen. All by himself. The pull-up. That one a little long. The Knicks with the lead. Wow, potent offense. It's been fun to watch.
Just aggressive and effective. Taking it right to the defense.
17-13.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Now here's Randall. Shot is up. Goes back up. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
A relentless offensive rebounder. Randall simply does not. Give up on the boards.
13.
From deep, Mitchell. Here's Allen. Looking to end the run. Allen controls the rebound and the putback.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. Inside. Here's Grimes. And he's in the books. Now 1 for 2.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Mitchell. Again, the miss by Mitchell.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
The Cavs trailing. Mobley.
Cavaliers foul.
Robinson with the block. And the foul called on Evan Mobley.
First team foul.
That's his first foul of the game. Pass to Grimes. Back to Brunson. Oh, nice shot by Grimes.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
15.
Here's Allen. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
Assist from
Proving how coachable he is. Mobley, this man is building a pretty decent passing game.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Brunson from the arc. Unable to get that one.
Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board. Great opportunity. Just couldn't complete the play.
And you have to feel for him. That's the kind of miss that will stick with you for a little bit.
Now here's Randall. Outside Barrett. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Allen. 35 seconds left in the first quarter. Garland for 3. They get it back. Here's Mobley. Here's Stevens. Pass to Garland. Oh, just couldn't take the lid off. They had the chances. Came up empty. Here's Grimes. Whoa! Wow! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
Randall put some extra on that slam, entertaining the fans and the broadcasters. Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
That's the end of the first quarter with the score.
And so it's New York with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be back in a moment.
On your feet, fans, and make some noise.
And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for New York? Well, for the Knicks, what's it going to take to bring them back to the glory days?
Oh, that's a loaded question, B.A. But first of all, a superstar would certainly help. They haven't really had one for quite some time. If they can either develop or attract an elite all-star player, that would be a start to turning this New York franchise around and becoming possibly a contender.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Donovan Mitchell.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
First personal foul.
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. And Jalen Brunson. He's a great option on the floor, Grant.
Oh, yes, he is. Can attack from different levels of the floor. Solid shooting threat from outside. And gives you another playmaker to initiate the offense.
Second personal foul.
To the inside.
Team foul.
Here's Robinson. A chance to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. And here comes Cleveland. 8-point game. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And man, it has been so impressive watching Evan Mobley, my pick for the Rookie of the Year, make such a quick impact in the league. You've got to be excited about his future.
That free throw, no good. And what you have to admire about Mobley is how long he is.
He uses his length well to get his shot off in the post, as well as on defense where he understands how to distract shooters. Such a promising player.
Second team foul.
Well, Richard, 17 years for you as a player. If you were to give some advice to someone starting their playing career right now, what do you think that would be?
Oh, it would always be get your routine down. Get your pregame routine. Get your summer routine. You got to figure out what it is that makes your game work. Because it's hard as you get older. NBA careers don't last very long. But if you put your routine, you put your game first, everything else will fall in line.
I've been running to you. I've been running from you.
$250,000 My Team Unlimited tournament rolls on.
Game day number 2 was a blast. And if you missed the live stream, there was a lot going on.
These guys are flying around the court. There's still so many cards that can be used based on your play style.
It's always fun talking to the My Team community and welcoming in new qualifiers. And from the second game day, the final list is stacked as
I'm losing my patience. Long day shift. How many times did I pray for this? Tell me who's on my side, really. Can't count all the nights, really. Took a lot to put my pride aside. I walk through fire trying to find my way.
Y'all do not know me, I shoot like I'm Kobe. That boy really tough on his dolly though. I keep it in no OVO. I ain't real nine, that's my portfolio. Really come from a block with it. Was it ain't no goalie bro? Say you about what you claiming and show me though. You want China toe to toe, trench kid. Gotta run it up. If you thinking I'm losing, you never pop out your name is ooh, belly buttercup. And then I'm out city, keep it smooth, just to sum it up. No security, you see me, but that doing it, that's why I'm VVS is jumping while it's like a mosh pit. Really not, but I'm moving like I'm hot. Legal money coming and I started off. Doing everything I did, it really no flaws. On my been going up with no dogs. And I'm keep on coming with the heat, I'm hogging. Chest cake, glitter on the piece, stop sobbing. Can't even defeat my noggin. If that ain't really your piece, stop sobbing. Same shit I run in these streets, stop hollering. Run it up, run it up, run it up. Real cold, they be on that funny stuff. Rigid money, my rush me on.
Great choice. That's a difference maker.